Look at us back here again. Another Friday, another video. Going at it. Look at us, gamers. We are. I don't know, we're surviving. Um, so I used to be a band kid. Keyword used, no longer. You guys can respect me. I'm sorry. Yeah. Everything is fine about my life now. I used to be a band kid though. And my favorite thing about being a band kid that I was reminded of is, um, usually like after a concert or like last day of school or right before a break, we'd always like watch a movie because like if it was like the last day before winter break, no teacher wants to teach that day, so we'd watch a movie. Or um last day of school, it'd be like there was the time where we'd already done graduation rehearsal, so yeah, just like a whole bunch of times. But my favorite thing was watching the movies. Like in 6th grade, um, right before Christmas break, we watched Mr. Peabody and Sherman. And I had never seen that movie before. And honestly, one of the best like movie experiences in a class, because we were all sitting around and we were just making fun of the movie. And 3 years later, um, right after a concert, we watched Ron Gone Wrong. Honestly, and this is the experience I want to talk about. Literally the best experience I think I've like best time I've ever had at school, right? So, so I was a trumpet, which I am so sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. And I acted like a I acted like a trumpet. I am so sorry. Like I quit trumpet and like I immediately got a response saying, "Hey, I know you yapped a lot, but like everyone else is so much worse. Come back." And it was also because I could play the high notes and nobody else, when I left, nobody else in my section could play above a G. So, anyways, um, so we're watching Ron Gone Wrong, and I'm watching it with my section, and my section and I, we had like beef, but like it was like we tried not to let it affect us too much. One of those kids owes me like $20, so there's that. But it was like we were just making fun of it because like these if you haven't watched it, it's like they're 11 years old. They're like, I don't know if they're in 5th or 6th grade. I don't really remember. They're just assholes to each other, bro. It's like it's talking about the digital age, but it's talking about the digital age in a way that's like absolutely crazy. Like it talks about children like being like absolutely horrible to people, and then like the main character, it's like he doesn't have one of these robots, and this one guy just like full on like makes fun of him on the internet for. It's a great movie. It's honestly like a 10 out of 10 movie. I had not seen it before this. Um and then so I have asthma and the main character has asthma. So there was that. We were making fun of that. Honestly, like one of the best experiences I had in school. And then year later, we are like last day of school, right? Um so here's the thing. It was like the last day of school and they did the schedule a little weird, but basically for graduation rehearsal, it happened during second hour. And second hour I had math and I was supposed to be taking a math final. So instead of taking a math final, I was forced to go do this stupid graduation thing. And then later that day, we have band, and they're like, we're gonna put on Cars 2 because we had watched Cars 1 the day before winter break. So I'm so excited to watch Cars 2, and then I'm like, wait, no, I have to take the stupid math final during band instead. It was very upsetting to me. This is my last day as a band kid, by the way. So I missed Cars 2 to go take a math final because the other time when the only other hour they had calculus was during band. So very upsetting for me. And then after school, because we're waiting to like leave to go to graduation, but like we had to wait a bit like after school like for an hour or two. Um uh Pizza was ordered. Crazy thing to do before like playing into instruments. Um And we watched Cars 3. Oh, Cars 3. Good times. That was honestly like actually another 10 out of 10 experience. Another time of just us being horrible people to. Oh man. Oh man. I don't want to deal with that right now. Heck, get out of here. Where am I at? Where am I at? This way. Ooh, squeaks. Okay. So it's like the last day of school. So like school is technically over at this point. It's basically summer vacation, but we're all after school because we have to perform in this. Like grades are technically not finalized, and if we don't go to graduation, it is technically our final assignment of the year. So we're all staying after school, eating pizza, watching Cars 3, and absolutely bullying each other. Every time, I don't remember what the girl's name is, but like all the old jokes, for some reason, that was just like the most hilarious thing for us. Every time she was like, anybody called Lightning McQueen like old or like made fun of him for his age. Funniest thing. Oh my goodness. Man, I miss band, but I also don't. Um, Another thing that happened my final year in band, we have a lack of French horns at my school, but we had finally gotten like a kid who wanted to play French horn, and he was immediately moved up to advanced band because we needed a French horn. Dude, I kid you not. I had seen this kid bite into a Snickers and then blow, not a Snickers, a Twix. I have to get the story right. And then blow into his French horn. I like almost threw up. Like, because French horns would sit next to saxophone. So, like, this kid would sit right in front of me. That's disgusting. Like, if you're like percussion and I see you eating, it's like you're percussion. If you're a guitar and I see you eating, it's like, do not do that. If you are a wind instrument, if you have a reed or a mouthpiece, do not eat before blowing into your instrument. Ugh. Like, it's bad enough, like, ugh. Like, it's different if you have, like, lunch right before it, which I've had friends who have had lunch right before band, but holy crap. Ugh, kids are disgusting. Dude, ugh, now I have myself going. Well, I've ranted about being a band kid for a while, now what? Am I supposed to do? Okay, okay. Funny story happened today. So, like, 3 hours ago, for no reason whatsoever, like, my upper back has, like, started hurting. Like, completely, like, started hurting. And it's, like, my upper chest, it's, like, everything just, like, hurts in my, like, back stomach area. And I don't know why. And it's, like, I have back issues, but, like, not like this. I don't know what's going on. So I'm, like, trying to, like, tough it out. I'm trying to be a strong, independent woman who don't need no man. But eventually it's like, I can't deal with this anymore. So I ask one of my friends, hey, do you have ibuprofen? And he's like, what? And I'm like, do you have ibuprofen? He's like, oh, I'll go look. Because he knows what I mean. He knows what I mean, right? He gives me this pill bottle, and I'm sitting here like, because, like, I open the pill bottle, there's, like, red tablets, and then there's white tablets. And I'm like, what's the difference? And he's like, red's I'm trying to remember what he said. One's Tylenol, one's not, okay? It's Tylenol and ibuprofen that are different, right? Yeah, okay. So he does this, and I'm sitting here like, okay. So I take the white tablets, because I was told Tylenol. And that's all fine and dandy. And then he leaves, and then apparently it wasn't his pill bottle, it was another one of my friends. Comes in and is like, hey, Ellie, do you want a caffeine tablet? What? Do you want a caffeine tablet? And I'm like, sure. And he's like, because I know you're in pain. Here, it's the white tablets. I had 2 of these white tablets already. So, anyways, that's how I took 2 tablets with 100 milligrams of caffeine in it. And I've already had caffeine today. And I took these tablets at 8 p.m. So I am basically Guys, it is not a good time. It is not a good time. I did get actual pain relief though. So, it worked for a bit, but now all of a sudden, like, I'm in a lot of pain again. So I don't know what's going on. I hope it's good by tomorrow. I hope it's like one of those things where it's just like, for some reason, you're in a lot of pain and you don't know why. Like, I hate when that happens, but usually if it's a like you don't know why moment, oh my god, it goes away overnight. And it's almost night, so I sleep it off, I wake up, all is fine and dandy. Okay, well, this has been fun, but it hasn't been real. Goodbye, nerds. Please subscribe. I am so close to 200 subscribers. Eee. Bye.